A further relaxation in restrictions. Good morning, everyone. I'm Akush Lapinder, and this is your morning edition. The country shifts into the second phase of its reopening, 2 months after its first confirmed case of COVID-19. With more on the progress being made and what's being done in the face of it, return to a report from our Altavis Mornings.
Since the country's borders closed to stop any increase of the COVID-19 virus, Prime Minister the Most Honourable Dr. Hubert Minnis declared in his national address Sunday that government is well advanced in its plan to reopen the tourism sector and allow domestic and international travel. Although that will depend on stabilizing the virus and will only be applied to islands where the outbreak is contained.
As of now, we are looking at a possible opening date for commercial travel on or before July 1st of this year. These dates may change depending on the circumstances. I want to repeat, however, that this date is not final. It will be adjusted if we see a deterioration in the COVID-19 infection trends, or if we determine that the protocols and procedures are not in place sufficiently to warrant this opening.
The Prime Minister also acknowledged that he fully understands the frustration and anxiety of Bahamians and residents to reopen the economy. And although we are still in Phase 1B, government has introduced some components of Phase 2.
I am pleased to announce this evening that Cat Island, Long Island, Abaco, and Andros will now be able to resume commercial activity effective Monday, May 18th. Let me emphasize to all family islands that are able to resume commercial activity that weekday curfews and weekend lockdown measures still remain in place, as do physical distancing measures and the requirements to wear facial masks. I wish to note that construction companies in New Providence and Grand Bahama may now operate on Saturdays from 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. To facilitate hurricane preparedness, home and hardware stores will now be allowed to operate in-store hours on Monday, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. This is in addition to the Wednesday and Friday in-store hours that home and hardware stores are currently allowed to operate. The operating hours also apply to manufacturers of hurricane-proof windows and other hurricane-related products. Curbside and delivery services may continue as previously outlined in Phase 1B. Pharmacies may now operate from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., Monday to Friday, for general public, and Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. for essential workers only.
Altavis Mornings, ZNS Network News.